fishing buddies. Not too often I'm getting out before the sun's up, but it's Easter Sunday morning. Gonna go out and do a little fishing. So don't know what they are, but it looks like there's some good fish down there in the bottom. Not really a lot of structure right here, but I'm close to some structure, just a little bit off of it, but seems to be some fish swirling around. We're gonna see what they are. It's a better look at it. They're about it's about 20 feet off the bottom, so something's feeding high in the column there. So first fish on, I'm gonna call it a white grunt. No, it is a tomtate. So we're gonna see how many of these we catch. If we catch too many, we're moving. I don't know if it's a double hookup or if it's just a bigger fish, but this one does feel better. And we have a bluehead porgy, still a little one, but that's good. We're catching different species. And it looks like a pork fish. I tell you, these might just be the prettiest fish in the ocean. 3 drops, 3 species, not bad. This one feels pretty good too. Don't know what it is. It's probably the best fish so far today though, as far as the fight goes. Still another pork fish, but it's a big one. Oh yeah, that's a good sized pork fish right there. That put up a very nice struggle. That was fun to catch. That bent the rod. When these fish turn sideways, or try swimming down, they put up quite a fight. Too bad these things weren't allowed to keep, because these are some of the bigger pork fish I've caught. And these things are heavy. And when they pull, there's no doubt about it. That is just such a beautiful fish. We have a lane snapper here. Another species, not a very big one. We'll take it though. I just caught a small red grouper, but I was talking to a guy in a boat. He was telling me that over on the barge a few feet over, he was catching some really large mangrove snappers. And we have a pair of lane snappers here. Lane snappers are good. Too small to keep. Another pork fish. Man. Definitely hit a school of them. We have a there's another lane snapper. I thought it was a vermilion snapper at first when I was pulling it up. You know, these are actually keeper size, because keeper size out here is only 8 inches. And these are probably in the 10 range, but not going to be a whole lot of meat on them. Sorry about that. And yet again, They're all about the same size. I think they school up in about the same size. We might have to switch to try to find that wreck. Well, we have an issue here. My power pole decided to stop working. Not my power pole, my spot lock. It says I got 3/4 battery, but the power will not go on. It just shut off. I don't know if there's a internal fuse. I know I have a fuse on the boat, but it was not kicked off. I don't know what the problem is. As you can see, I'm going to test the batteries. It says 3/4. But I come out here, power button, nothing happens. So I had to throw the regular anchor down. I'm not over a spot that I really want to be. I had a really nice showing on the GPS, but couldn't get to where I wanted to be. But a lane snapper nonetheless. Bluehead porgy. So I'm pretty much catching the same fish I was catching the other place. Just not as often. This one, they're far and few between. Hey, we got a new species. We have a yellowtail. It's actually a good sized yellowtail. They got to be 12 inches. I don't know if it is or isn't. We'll measure it. There's either a double hookup or a good one. This is a rod bender. Huh. Okay, it's a porgy still. Man, it's a little bit bigger than the other ones, but good fight. So that was a pretty frustrating day. It started out pretty good. I had really high hopes. Got out real early. I think I was driving away on the boat around like 5:45 in the morning, and it was a full moon. I don't know if that affected the bite too much, but some of the things that did not show on video is eventually 2 other boats did come up kind of close to me, and I was getting kind of frustrated because I'm catching all these small little fish. They were pulling up really large fish, one right after none. I don't know what they were using for bait, but it seemed like everybody around me was catching big fish coming over the sides and like really excited cheering. And I'm just like pulling up these little tiny fish with her. And so I'm going to kind of work on some of my fishing to try to figure different ways to get bigger fish while I'm out on some of these reefs. Because I know they're out there because I'm seeing other people pull them up. Very frustrating day. I don't realize how much I absolutely love that spot lock on the trolling motor until I had to go back to using a regular rod and anchor type of setup. And it was just frustrating trying to get over a spot, and then the tide would move me off just a bit, or trying to pull the anchor wouldn't get caught where I want to, then the anchor finally getting caught. So it was a pretty frustrating day. So I'm not going to put any new videos unless I start catching better quality fish. You know, this is going to probably be my last video for a little while, unless I have something worth kind of showing. So if you did enjoy this video though, please share it. You know, give a thumbs up, comment below, and we'll see you soon.